Vision Sports, your authoritative sports show on radio.
He's had a go. He's found the bottom corner. A stunning goal from Peter Odemwingie.
Brings to you the latest in sports every weekday on Vision FM 92.1 Abuja.
Blake is coming through. Bolt gets it again.
Latest news about your favorite sports and athletes, transfer news, and the controversy of the game is all on Vision Sports.
Can you believe it?
Vision Sports, your number one authoritative breakfast sports show on radio. Vision Sports, weekday, 7:30 a.m. on Vision 92.1 Abuja.
Okay, guys, you know what time is it? When it's time to talk sport and sports, we must. On that note, I welcome you to your number one sports show on radio. Come on, Vision Sport 92.1 from Abuja, and I am your sport bishop, your magistrate of pilot, prophet, Professor Nonso Arinzichi. On the show, bring you all the latest happenings in the last 72 hours from the camp of the Super Eagles and the 20, that's the Flying Eagles, the Flamingos. We'll bring you up to speed from the top 5 leagues in Europe, the Nigerian Premier Football League, and of course, top golf, tennis, basketball, everything you need to know, including some stories from wrestling, and of course, don't forget it. Golf. So, guys, relax. Take a chill pill. Come on, guys. It's time to rumble. Okay? We'll take a break. When we come back, we go straight into the action. And without wasting much time, let's begin the show all the way from wrestling, guys. Just before the weekend began, we heard, of course, that the Nigerian Army emerged champions as the first Controller General of the Customs Military and Paramilitary National Wrestling Championship in Abuja. The 3-day tournament had host Customs, Nigerian Air Force, NSDC, Nigerian Police Force, Nigerian Navy, FRC, and Nigerian Correctional Service compete in the Greco-Roman men's freestyle and women's freestyle wrestling at the Moshood Abiola Stadium. Nigerian Army won 14 medals, 9 golds, 4 silver, and 1 bronze to assert its dominance in the wrestling events among military and paramilitary organizations. Speaking about the event was, of course, the Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa, speaking of how important this event is and what it means, of course, for the military and wrestling in Nigeria. Let's take a listen.
So that we can expose our athletes to this. It is important that we do this so that we can continue to win medals for Nigeria.
When you look at the quality of wrestling on display, some of the top international participating again, what do you think about the standard?
Fantastic, very high, and it will continue to get higher, and that's what we're looking at.
All right, well, we've seen you get involved in a couple of sports events, and I mean, it's quite laudable. But then, how can we spread this across partners with federations like the controller have done with wrestling or for paramilitary? But how can we partner with federations?
No, it's just for us to continue to encourage each other on doing this. You can see the Wrestling Federation has done this. We have done a few with basketball. We have done for skating. We've done for marathon. And so we'll continue to do more. I think it's a way people to understand that as part of the non-kinetic effort, we need to engage our youths. Nigeria is blessed with talented youths. We need to tap those talents they have instead of just leaving them around. And I'm sure if we're able to engage them, it will reduce some of these acts of criminality we have everywhere. They need to be engaged.
That is, of course, the Chief of the First Staff General Christopher Musa. I'm moving on now from wrestling. Let's go to, of course, basketball. Come on, guys. You know what happened in the basketball? We hear that, of course, for fans of course, Rivers Hoopers, we can confirm to you that head of the Nigerian Premier Basketball League, which tips up on Sunday, Rivers Hoopers head coach Ogo Eduardo says his team is about to ready to defend their title. Eduardo, who has been in charge of the team since 2009, won consecutive league titles in 2011 and 2012 after the 2010 final defeat to Caterpillar. The longest-serving technical manager at Hoopers has gone ahead to win 3 more titles in 2019, 2021, and 2023, which was hosted in Port Harcourt. West Ham will face off against Hoops and Reeds, Kwara Falcons, Police Battles, Lagos Legend, Delta Force, Airborne Comet, and Oluyole Warriors in the Atlantic Conference. 2 top 4 teams from the Atlantic and Savannah Conference will merge, advance to the final 8 bid for the 13th to the 19th of November to a yet decided venue. And now we go to, of course, CAF, where we can let you know that the president of CAF, about Patrice Motsepe, has declared his intention to run for CAF presidency for the 2nd term. Yes, it's confirmed. Motsepe, the owner of PSL club Mamelodi Sundowns, initially assumed the CAF presidency on the 12th of March 2021, succeeded Ahmed. We hear that he's trying to run for the 2nd term follows requests from several quarters and key stakeholders, according to the CAF statement on Friday. We stay in CAF. We had a new champion as emerged of the Beach African Cup of Nations. And it's, of course, it has to be Senegal. We had Senegal continue their dominance on the beach soccer in Africa as they claimed the 2024 Beach African Cup of Nations in Egypt. After struggling in the early part of the competition, Senegal recovered in time to reach the final and set up a clash with the debutant Mauritania. Mauritania was the surprise package of the competition after they edged out Nigerian Sand Eagles during the qualifier. They were able to power their metal in the competition proper by reaching the final, but the Senegalese proved too much to handle for them in the final as they suffered a 6-1 defeat. Senegal has now won the competition for record 8 times. Despite defeat, Mauritania will follow Senegal to the World Cup in Seychelles as African representative. Also, we hear that the Super Saiyan Eagles have released their squad for the the Championship of African Nations CHAN. As under coach Robert Austin Guavon has released his team for that competition. As by Guavon, a 35-man list from players playing in the MPFL that I can confirm to you. So, if you're a fan of the MPFL, these are the list by coach Austin Guavon, and for that list, the long list, but I tell you, he has decided to go with players from the Nigerian Premier Police. These are the list he has decided to go with. Talking about Austin Guavon, you have in goal Osodeme Osage, Henry Ozome, and Mohamed Galadimowa. You have Wisdom Indom, Aqua United, Stephen Mayo, Ifeanyi Onyebuchi, Ismaila Sadiq, Yusuf Issa, Abba Magairi, Taiwo Abdullafiu, Kabiru Muhammad, Junior Nduka. You have Victor Collins, and of course Abbas Usmani from the defense. If you have Innocent Godwin, Jide Fatoku, Musa Zaid, Savior Isaac Eze Ekutuzem, Amufa Leosim, Totuku Michael, Ifeanyi Shashoran, Kazim Ogulaye, Seth Mai, Stanley Ogambo, Miwa Orisi Yimi, and Toyib Gidado. For they have Samuel Oyorinde, Anas Yusuf, Abdul Sanusi, Sikiru Alimi, Abakal Damu, Rafiu, Temitope, Vincent, and Michael Eneramwa. And we know if you're a fan of course, a big fan of Nigerian football, we hear the Super Saiyan Eagles. The Super Eagles have been nominated as one of the teams for the team of the year according to the CAF award. Yes, the Nigerian team who finished second at the African Cup of Nations. The CAF has released the 10-man list, which Super Eagles, who are the surrounders of are part of the list, includes Angola, Burkina Faso, DR Congo, Morocco, Mozambique, South Africa, Sudan, Uganda, and African winner Cote d'Ivoire. The CAF has earlier confirmed the 2024 CAF award will take place in Marrakech, Morocco on December the 16th. This is the third consecutive time the ceremony will be hosted in the North African country. And of course, it's no news for the Butch game. We told you some few minutes back on air that CAF have decided what's to be done. 3.3 goes to the Super Eagles of Nigeria at a fine of 50,000 naira, and they have a total of 60 days, yes, to pay off that $50,000 to CAF. 60 days, yes, 60 days for the notification for them to that fine should be paid. We hear that Libya have already decided to go to the Court of Arbitration for Sport CAS. They are set to appeal that decision by CAF, and they say no, we are not going to take it. They're preparing the report already. Libya contesting the decision, which awarded Nigeria 3 points and 3 goals. One man is a happy man. I talk about the president of the House Committee of Sport. Talking about no other than, of course, Kabiru Amadu, Honorable, the chairman of the House Committee of Sport. He says CAF has protected the dignity of African football after awarding all 3 points to Nigeria in the Board African qualifier against Libya and Benghazi. CAF disciplinary body has sanctioned the Libyan football by awarding 3 points and 3 goals and sanctioning Libya with $50,000. According to him, he said, I think CAF has sent a big message to every country in Africa with decision, and I expect this to be the last time we will see such a disgraceful act from any home country. Okay, guys, just staying in Africa, we hear that African Football CAF has confirmed the cancellation of the qualifying match of the Championship of African Nations CHAN. The cancelled game was supposed to be between Ethiopia and Eritrea, scheduled for next week. According to the update from the football body, the game will not take place again after Eritrea failed to raise a home-based team for the game. Ethiopia will now advance to the next round, in which they would face winner between Tanzania and Tunisia. Down to the Super Falcons, they were on firing mode yesterday, on Saturday, beg your pardon. A 2-0 victory against Algeria in a friendly game at the Remo Stars Stadium in Ikere. Rashida Tajibadi scoring a brace in that game. Nigeria beat them by 2 goals to name the first of 2 friendlies that will take place. The second friendlies will take place on Tuesday at the Mobile Johnson Arena. We hear from update from NFF is that the game have been shifted from 4 p.m. to 2 p.m. because the Algerian team want to depart from the shores of Nigeria as early as Tuesday evening. So that clash will now be played 2 p.m. Nigerian time, and that game will be at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. To Wafu we go, to Wafu we go. On 20 boys are on fire. Before we get there, let's let you know the president of the Nigerian Football Federation, Ibrahim Gusau, and 7 other presidents of Wafu B met and discussed the development of the game in the region. The meeting was held in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and was chaired by the Ghana President Simeon Okraku. The meeting was held on the sideline of the 46th Ordinary General Assembly of the Cultural African Football CAF. CAF President Patrick Mosepe, in company of General Secretary Amba Mosengo, graced the meeting. The discussion involved around the support and growth of football in West Africa. Now to the game proper. If you're a fan of Nigeria and the Wafu Better 20 tournament, it's time to rejoice because Nigeria, yes, we were playing at the Under-20 African Cup of Nations. This is the fact because the Flying Eagles came from a go down to beat Niger Republic 3-1. The semi-finals between the 4 Wafu B on the 20 championship. Niger Republic scored the first goal in 10 minutes after them making effort to defend the slim lead. It took Aliyu Osberu's team 25 minutes to come back and equalize in 35th minute. This really eye for the CAF for the 20 AFCON ticket. They went ahead to double their lead and scoring 2 more goals to qualify for the final. And that means now they will be facing who else? But of course, Ghana, the Black Starlet of Ghana, in the final of the WAFB tournament. Yes, the Ghana in the final that will take place in Lomé, Togo. And Jackie will go down to win 3-1. Why Ghana? The 2-1 winners against Côte d'Ivoire in the other semi-final. The final will be held on the 30th of October at the Stade Kwame Lomé. And that time to be 7 p.m. The 2-time finalists have qualified for the Under-20 African Cup of Nations, and Nigeria are the defending champions of the title as far back as 2022. But unfortunately, it was sad news for the Flamingos. They were beaten by United States of America in the quarterfinals of the Under-17 World Cup, beaten by 2 goals to nil in that encounter. Unfortunately for Nigeria, it was the end of the road for them. They are out of the competition. But one man is a happy man. He is the coach of the Under-17 team. His name is Bankole Olowokere. And come on, I tell you, he says he's proud of his girls and of how they put themselves together in the game. He refused to blame the players, insisting that they applaud them and hope for better luck next time. This one, I'm so proud of the girls. They've given it their best, come all the way. There are kids who are developing, they've given their best, but maybe their best was not good enough. So my fellow Nigerians, we can go beyond this level and we will try and be better next time. The coach speaking. And now we go to the MPFL proper. I know how much I love the Nigerian Premier Football League. Arguably one of the best leagues in Africa. Quickly, let's let you know, of course, that Sunday, Mwegwa Late's lone goal was enough to end up their Warriors their first ever win over Benin Insurance and their first away win of the season. The Umu Chineke lad got the better of the Benin Arsenal in match day 9 of the MPFL encounter. The winner Warriors move up to 4th in the MPFL table pending their result from Sunday's games. In Katsina, Nigerian Tornadoes continue their fine away form with a 1-1 draw with Katsina United. Despite Papa Daniel for the first minute strike, the host restored priority in the second half to salvage a draw at home. Other games being played on Sunday, I saw there were big wins. I must tell you, if you're a fan of the MPFL, there were big wins for the likes of Heartland. They returned to winning ways, 1-0 victory against Roma Stars in match day 9. Captain of the National League, Peter Afolaya, with the goal in the 75th minute. In Port Harcourt, Economic Waters shocked Rivers United to extend their unbeaten run, despite playing in the majority of the game with a man disadvantage. The Degree Blaze side held the pride of Rivers to 1-1 draw. Elsewhere, Anna Chidu's 9th goal of the season ensured that National United secured the maximum points against Caterpillar. Aimba left it late to beat Ikorodu by 2-1 at Aimba International Stadium. Plateau United disbanded Sunshine Stars by 3-0. Shooting Stars of Ibadan secured back-to-back home wins after beating Aqua United by 2-1 at the Lekon Salami Stadium. And of course, for Living Stars, they will be without 2 of their key players today when they are continuing the Nigerian Premier Football League. We hear that the pride of Benue are currently rock bottom of the table and they are having injury problems. But in this encounter, the hope of the team is for a huge blow as the star players are out injured. These players include duel of Moses Tashun and Stanley Gambo. Both players expect to recover in time for the next fixture after the Monday game, but they will miss the big game this weekend. And now to the full result of game played this weekend in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Katsina 1, Niger Tornadoes 1, Venezuela still up, Warriors 1, Sisters 2, Aqua United 1, Aswa United 1, Caterpillar 0, Rivers United 1, Economic Warriors 1, Plateau United 3, Sunshine Stars 0, Natland 1, Roma Stars 0, Aimba 2, Ikorodu 1, and today we see Lobby Stars take on Rivers United again for 3 p.m. and of course at 4 p.m. it will be Kwara United plus Enugu Rangers. And now let's go to the foreign scene, guys. Let's run. Now, because of time, come on, let's start off, of course, from basketball, where we hear that LeBron James and Anthony Davis combined for 3 points. 30 of them in the fourth quarter as the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Sacramento Kings 131-127 to make it 3 wins from 3 this season. Also, we hear that Kevin Durant and they became the 8th player in the NBA history to pass 29,000 points as they led the Phoenix Suns to 114-102 win over the Dallas Mavericks. For this time, All-Stars, who was in the 17th season, scored 31 points, so his career talent to 29,010. James, the all-time leading scorer with 40,503 points, is the only other current player to have reached 29,000. Reigning NBA champion Boston Celtics mounted a late charge to triumph 124-118 over the winless Detroit Pistons. The Celtics came from 112-106 down with just 5 minutes left, with Jason Tatum scoring 37 points, Angela Brown scoring 24 points. Of course, we go to, Formula 1, where we hear, one man, Lando Norris, caught Max Verstappen lead to 47 points and delivered his rival dangerous as the championship battle reached boiling stage at the Mexican Grand Prix. Verstappen was given a 10 seconds penalty for his diving against Norris for 2 incidents in the same laps, but still managed to finish 6th. Norris takes second place, catching and passing Ferrari's Charles Leclerc for second with 9 laps to go, while Ferrari Carlos Sainz took a dominant victory. Verstappen was given 1 penalty for forcing Norris off the track in an incident at turn 4 on lap 10, another for leaving the track and getting an advantage 4 corners later. And of course, to tennis, start one with British number 1, Katie Bhuta, missed out on the place in the Pan-African Open final after a straight start defeat by American wildcard Sophia Kenin in the Saturday semi-final. The 28-year-old had been aiming to win her 3rd title of the year, but lost 6-4 in Tokyo in 1 hour and 30 minutes to former world number 4 for Kenin. And now we'll face top seed Zheng Queen of China, the showpiece after Olympic champion defeated 6-seed Diana Shranda from Russia 7-6, 6-3. But it was good news for one man, Jack Draper. He won the biggest title of his career. Yes, I can tell you. The East Bank Open in Vienna as the British number 1 breakout season reached an even greater height. Draper produced an outstanding level to beat Russian Karen Kirchan of 6-4, 7-5 in the final at the ATP 500. And quickly we can let you know, of course, one man wants to win the Ballon d'Or. He says he wants to be the first right back to do so. His name is Trent Alexander-Arnold. And of course, if you're a fan of Javier Renard, who has also touted to become the new coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, we hear he has been reappointed as the manager of the Saudi Arabia following Roberto Mancini's departure. The Frenchman, Renard, took charge of the Saudi Arabian men for July 2009 to March 2023 and led them to a remarkable victory over eventual tournament winner Argentina in the group stage of the Qatar 2022 World Cup. The 6-year-old left the role to lead France women to the 2023 World Cup and on home soil at this year's Olympics. He has replaced at the Saudi hand by Mancini, who now succeeded after the Italian agreed with the Saudi Arabian Football Federation to end his contract. And let's go to the games being played across Europe quickly before we get out of the studio. Let's start off from the EPL. We start off from the game yesterday. Arsenal-Liverpool. It was a cracker at the Emirates Stadium. Trust me, Arsenal was missing so many players, but I tell you, they gave it all. They hopped and they popped. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be as they played out the 2-2 draw with Liverpool. Salah calling the decisive goal in that 2-2 draw. West Ham beat Man United by 2-1. That I can confirm. Chelsea beat Newcastle by 2-1. Cole Palmer on target, which is currently the winning goal. Crystal Palace, with that one, Mateta has shown the Frenchman helping Crystal Palace to 1-0 victory against Tottenham Hotspur. Everton played 1-0 with Fulham. Aston Villa played 1-0 with Bournemouth. Brentford beat Ipswich Town by 4-3. Brighton defeated Wolves by 2-0. Man City by 1-0 with Southampton, while Leicester City lost to Nottingham Forest by 1-3. In this Spanish La Liga, they are Clásico. What happened to Madrid, guys? But it is what it is. The first half for Madrid, the second half of Barcelona blew Madrid away before goes to Lewandowski for an embrace in that encounter. Getafe 1, Valencia 1, Real Betis 1, Atletico Madrid 0, Leganés 3, Celta Vigo 0, Las Palmas beat Girona by 1-0. Real Vallecano 1, Alaves 0, Espanyol 0, Sevilla 2, Valladolid lost at home to Villarreal by 1-2. Tonight we have 2 games. One game to show for it. It is Mallorca and Atletico Club. That game is for 9 p.m. In the Italian Serie A, it was a cracker. I tell you, at the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium where Inter Milan played a 4-4 draw with Juventus. I tell you, Juventus coming from 4-2 down to get a 4-4 draw in that encounter. Roma spanked, annihilated, destroyed were destroyed by Fiorentina by 5-1 yesterday. And of course, we have Black 2-3, Genoa 0, Monza 2, Venezia 2, Parma 1, Empoli 1, Atalanta 6 with our own Ademola Lukman brace for encounter. Napoli 1, Lecce 0, Bologna and Milan. That game was postponed. Torino beat Como by a goal to 0, while Udinese beat Cagliari by 2-0. In the Bundesliga, Victor Boniface, despite picking up an accident last week, was back on target, scoring for his team, as the team only played out a 2-2 draw in the game this weekend. A 2-2 draw between, of course, Bayer Leverkusen and, of course, their opponents. I'm talking about Werder Bremen. Other games: Mainz 1, Borussia Mönchengladbach 1, RB Leipzig 3, Freiburg 1, Augsburg 2, Dortmund 1. Dortmund continued their poor start to the season. Sao Paulo 0, Wolfsburg 0. Stuttgart beat Hoffenheim Kiel by 2-1. Bochum 0 by Munich 5. Harry Kane is able. Kane is able. And we have Hoffenheim 0, Hoffenheim 0, with Berlin playing a 1-0 draw with, of course, Eintracht Frankfurt in the league. Finally, we saw Monaco, Marseille, well beaten by PSG by 3-0. Strasbourg beat Nantes by 3-1. Montpellier 0, Toulouse 3, Lyon 2, Auxerre 2, Nice 2, Monaco 1. Lens lost to Lille by 2-0. Reims, everybody were beaten by Brest by 2-1. Rennes beat Le Havre by 1-0. Angers 4-2 better by Saint Etienne. We get to counting down to the call, the Ballon d'Or this Tuesday, and one man says it's a joy to behold. Talking about Ademola Lukman, he'll be live in that venue, the only African player to make it to the shortlist for the Ballon d'Or. Don't forget, he also can be crowned African Footballer of the Year come the 16th of December this year. We had our own Alex Wood was on target this weekend as well. Okay, guys, this is how much we can take on the show today. Come on. They say all is well that ends well. All is indeed well that ends well. And so, come on, guys, this is how much we can take on the show. A massive thank you to all those. Unfortunately, I can't open the phone lines. Apologies. A lot happened in the last 72 hours, I tell you. I can go on and on and on, but because of time, I have to stop at this point, okay? Keep talking sports. Keep living sports. Sports is life. Life will be meaningless without sport. If your child wants to participate in sport, please encourage him or her. She or he could be unexpected. Up next, we're going to make class 6 AJ Seeds Put to take you on a jolly round-hour journey ride. So stay put and be part of the show. And when you want to only your sport bishop, your magistrate of pilot, or prophet, the professor, no, so as you said, have yourself a wonderful day. Bye for now. I'll be back Tuesday for the Tuesday edition of Vision Sports.